In Somali, there's a phrase, "Aqoon la'aan wa iftiin la'aan," which translates to be without knowledge is to be without light. Ignorance is something I hated and couldn't understand. I fought it every day in almost every space. I remember before leaving at the mall, when I was going to my trip to Somalia, I mentioned the item that I got was for my trip. The woman responded with, "My friend went to Mozambique and there was no running water. Good luck." I left the mall confused, but little did I know my trip to Somalia that summer would change and illuminate my life forever. I'm Somali, but I was born in Rochester. I always found myself at a crossroads of identity. Too American to be just Somali, and too Somali to be just American. My parents hadn't been back to their homes in over 15 years. My parents had become homesick for a place I couldn't call home, and a place I feel like didn't belong to me. In the media, certain groups of people are portrayed in a certain way. After hearing, seeing, and reading countless media sources, creating preconceived notions, not only about the country, but an entire continent. Africa is too corrupt, the people are backwards, was a major one that stuck out to me. Then I met people who challenged these notions. Every day I asked my cousin Halima and Muhammad my age, "Why don't you guys protest, rebel?" I was met with answers like, "How can you fight something you can't see, and that doesn't even have a name?" It was easy for me to say in the comfort of my American lifestyle. How can I ask people to risk their lives while I'm back at home, not fighting with them? I began to recognize the ignorance I had, not even knowing a part of my identity, the same ignorance I try to inform others on. Ignorance is something I should combat, but I must start with myself. Examine my story, my life, and be responsible for it. Only then can I fight for others and the things I value. I had to learn how to forgive myself for creating these narratives of others without knowing the depth of the problems that they face, without knowing them as an individual. I learned a lot about my family, my culture, and people that summer. My grandpa lived to be 107 years old. He wasn't wealthy, but he was rich in what he left his 23 children. He instilled in my mother the power of dreams I now carry. My only living grandmother taught me not only to stand tall, but to bend short to help others in need. I learned what it meant to be Somali. To be Somali means to be loud, not only in tone, but in pride. To be loud in solidarity for one another, no matter the tribe or region you come from. The traits and qualities I resented in myself became now what I value the most. Somali people are known to be nomadic. It's in our blood to run, to explore, and roam the vast world. I learned the things that scare me the most about myself are the things to run towards, not from. So now, I run.